Christy Gillenwater, President and CEO of the Greater Oklahoma City Chamber, and I have the honor of introducing Lifetime Achievement recipient Roy Williams. Roy's career spans 50 years, including 18 years as my predecessor here in Oklahoma City. His career has taken him from Texas to Oklahoma, then to Arizona and Ohio, and finally back to OKC. He has been a leader of economic development organizations and chambers of commerce, and his vision and the imprint of his work can be seen in each community he served. While I had admired Roy's work as our former chair of ACCE and in his work on the ACCE Foundation, following him here has given me a fresh insight on the skills he has as a leader and as a mentor. Roy is truly a giant in the economic development and chamber industry, and there could be no one more deserving of this honor. Congratulations, Roy.
Please join Christy Gillenwater, President and CEO of the Greater Oklahoma City Chamber, in congratulating Roy Williams.
It's probably a first with the current chair and predecessor following me being able to do this. So Christy, thank you so much. That was a very kind introduction, and thank you for what all you're doing for the Oklahoma City Chamber. Thank you ACCE for this honor and for this recognition, and thanks to all of you for being here and sharing with all of us in these really important and special times. And finally, thank you to my wife, Stephanie, who's sitting out here, who constantly has supported me in everything I've done. I also want to congratulate Randy and Jane for being lifetime members. They're both peers, they're both personal friends, and they are certainly deserving. And also congratulations to everyone who has made their way up to this stage, and those who didn't, but who certainly were nominated for very prestigious awards. So unlike what Randy was saying, there are some of us who decided to enter this profession early on, and not by happenstance. When I was a junior at Texas Lutheran University, I interned at the Texas Department of Commerce. When I was a senior, I interned at the Austin, Texas Chamber of Commerce. And those two experiences were completely responsible for charting my career in economic development in the Chamber of Commerce profession. I knew at that age of 20 and 21 that I wanted to help build better communities, and I wanted to enrich the lives of the people who lived in those communities. So that, at that time, was my decision that this was going to be my profession. It wasn't going to be just a job. It was going to be a profession. And so I committed myself to this purpose. So this isn't about me, this is about this profession, and this is about this organization. So I want to leave a challenge to you. And it's pretty easy, because I've tried to tie it to some things. So we're all here attending the Association of Chamber of Commerce Executives. Let me focus on that last word, executives. If you look at it, it has 3 E's in it. So here's the challenge. Think of the first E as engagement. Randy talked a little bit about this, but engage in your community and understand the issues of the day, those issues that will improve your community. And community needs have changed dramatically over the course of just recent years. We didn't used to talk about DEI and homelessness and criminal justice and things like that, but now they're at the top of a lot of communities' agendas. Think of the second E as education. You got to educate yourself about those issues. You need to understand what they're all about. And you need to learn from peers in this room, from associations like this, from other communities across this country on solutions as to how they have effectively addressed these issues. And third, the final E is enable. Enable your organization, enable your leadership, enable your community to help address these issues. You don't have to personally solve these problems, but you can effectively enable the solution of these problems. So that's my challenge, those 3 simple words: engage, educate, and enable the development of great communities. I'll close by saying that a number of my predecessors and friends have stood up here before to receive this award, and a number of them have said, you know, I'm not so sure I'm deserving of this. And I agree with them, and I think I am not so much deserving for this award either. But having said that, ACCE has given it to me, so I'm going to keep it. Thank you.